Hi there, I am Raluca, in case you forgot, because I haven't filmed in a lot of time, like more than 3 weeks. Firstly, I wanted to apologize for not really posting these past weeks. I've been traveling a lot, I've been really enjoying life. I've met some friends, I went to different cities in Romania, and not only, like I've also been to Italy. I have a vlog on my page. If you haven't watched it, I really love how it came out, and it was such a nice trip. It was the first time I ever traveled alone outside of country. But coming back to this makeup look, I've been inspired to use colors lately because I just miss them. I've kind of neglected them lately. I've been mostly doing neutral looks, but here it is. I did like this pastel almost kind of a look. If you want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching. I feel like I don't even know how to do this anymore. Well, I'm gonna start as usual with some base on my lids. I'm going to use concealer today, and I'm gonna use this one by Maybelline. Just a tiny dot on each eye, which I'm going to blend out using my finger. And to increase the longevity of the eyeshadow a little bit, I'm going to use some translucent powder on top. And I will be going for my RCMA No Color Powder. And I'm using a fluffy eyeshadow brush and stamping it all across the lid to set the concealer. While traveling, I don't bring too many palettes with me. I only had 2 palettes, and I'm so bored of them. Today I'm reaching for some of my favorite palettes. I cannot really travel with these because they are huge. The NikkieTutorials palette, and I also have here the Norvina Volume 5 palette. I want to do like a spring look. I was thinking about a combination of a light, like lilac shade with some teal, probably, but I want pastels. And I've shared in the past how to get pastels if you don't necessarily have those colors in your palettes. Today I think I'm going to reach for You here, which is this true green shade, but I do want to make it a little bit lighter. So what I'm going to do is, from my Norvina palette, here I have a white shade. It's just a plain matte white. I have here the Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm going to go into this shade that I want, coat my brush into the shade, and then I'm going to dip my brush into the white. If you look at the brush, it's already created a lighter shade of that green. If you want to make it lighter, and I do want to make it a little bit lighter, I'm just going to go even more into the white. You can do like a back and forth between the white and the teal shade, and it's going to create a very nice pastel. That is gonna go in the inner portion of my lid. I think I want even a little bit more white, so I'm dipping back into that white shade and topping this with the white just to lighten it up a little bit more. And from my Norvina palette, I'm going to go for the shade B3. It kind of leans a bit more lilac and not really pink. I'm gonna start from my outer corner, fading it into that seafoam green, shall I say. And I'm using a Morphe 506 brush. I'm doing tiny little circular motions. I'm also going to bring this in my crease. So I'm placing the majority of the pigment on my outer corner, and then I'm using whatever is left in my crease. I want to deepen my outer corner a little bit, so I'm gonna pick up the shade E5 on a smaller brush. I'm using a Morphe M149. And I'm gonna stamp it right here on my outer corner. I want to avoid using liner, so that's why I use darker eyeshadows to intensify my lash line. And I'm kind of mimicking the shape of a wing liner. So this placement has the same effect on my eyes. It kind of lifts my outer corner just how an eyeliner would. Going back to my Morphe 506, and I'm using the leftover product on my brush to blend this out. I want to do a really simple look for my face makeup. So I'm gonna skip foundation. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna use the same Maybelline one, and I'm concentrating it in the inner portion of my under eyes here. because that's where my discoloration is, and I think for most people that's where the discoloration usually appears. I'm gonna use just a tiny bit on my nose and right here around the nose. And I'm also gonna cover up this pimple. Pimples. And now I need to apply it here as well, just to be symmetrical. I'm gonna use my finger, I don't even bother taking a sponge, and I'm just gonna pat it in. I'm gonna need my powder again, the same RCMA No Color powder, and I'm gonna set the concealer so it doesn't crease throughout the day. I'm using the same fluffy eyeshadow brush, making sure there are no creases, and then stamping the powder underneath my eyes. And I'm bringing it down towards my pores, because setting the pores with translucent powder can really blur them out and make your skin look a little bit smoother. I want to use some contour powder, and I have here my NYX Sweet Cheeks. This one is really broken, I have to fix it, but I haven't got a chance to do that yet. Pick it up from here, where it's not broken, and use it like that. It's in the shade So Taupe. If you have fair, light skin tone, this is perfect for contouring. Since I have my NikkieTutorials palette here, Nikki mentioned in a video that she uses the shade Zomer as a blush. So that's what I'm gonna use as blush today. I'm using this Real Techniques blush brush, and it's huge, so I'm trying to pick up this product without picking up the blue next to it, because I don't want, I like blue, but I don't want blue blush. And that's gonna go above the contour. I like keeping the blush on the sides of my face. That placement kind of makes it look like my cheeks are a little bit more lifted. This is a lovely peachy shade. I've used this one before as blush, but I haven't in a while, so I kind of forgot about it. I'm not exactly huge on highlighter lately. For some reason I just skip it most of the days. Well, today I'm gonna use some the e.l.f. Baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. Maybe I just need a new highlighter. Maybe I'm just bored of this one. I haven't used another highlighter in years, I think. Okay, yeah, that's pretty natural looking glow. Jumping to the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna use the purple shades. I think I'm gonna skip the green on the lower lash line, so I'm gonna use this one as a transition and run that all across my lower lash line. And I like connecting it to the upper lid so it kind of looks cohesive. And I'm gonna pick up the darker shade again. I don't want to use a lot of this one, but I'm gonna use it especially on my outer corner, again to intensify a little bit the lash line and to extend my eye visually a bit. I want a light colored pencil on my waterline. I'm going to use this one from Sephora Collection. It's in the shade Coconut, and it is a light nude shade. It's gonna kind of open up my eyes and I think complete the look. Well, actually mascara is gonna complete the look, and that's what I'm going to be using right now. But first I want to highlight my inner corner. I think I'm gonna do a mixture of A3 and B1. Just because A3, I think it's a little bit too dark for my inner corner. I usually prefer really light shades, and it's mostly because I have close set eyes, so applying light shades in my inner corner and darker shades on my outer corner spaces my eyes apart visually. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, that is really pretty. I've been so excited to use colors. I've been looking at my older looks, and I used to use colors so much, and lately it's mostly neutrals, and I want to go back to colors. And now mascara, if I only didn't have to curl my lashes first. This for me makes a huge difference in the way my lashes look, so I never skip curling them before mascara. I'm going to use the leftover product on my lower lashes. I don't apply a lot of product on my lower lashes, I just use whatever is left from my top lashes. But I'm gonna apply an extra coat on my top lashes just because I like a lot of mascara. For my lips I'm going to go for my beloved NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. I really love this shade. And I'm gonna fill in the sides as well, because I'm gonna apply just the gloss on top. So most of the pigment is gonna come from the lip liner. I'm gonna finish off with the Fenty Beauty Gloss in the shade Ruby Milk. This is a limited edition. It used to be in a Christmas set, so it's discontinued at the moment. I really like it. It does look really vibrant in the packaging, but once you apply it, it's a little bit more sheer. Kind of depends on how much you're using. See, on this lower lip I have a little bit more product, so it looks a little bit more pink, but if I like spread it evenly on my lips, it becomes kind of like a softer pink. And this is today's look all complete. I'm really excited by using colors again. Spring, summer, they're all about colors for me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it inspiring. I wish you a very beautiful day and I will see you next time. Bye!